sealing off Joe Schobert, who only basically takes two players.
Look at that.
There's no backside linebacker to pick up Gordon, and as soon as he sees it, you know, they kind of started off the game with this exact same play that was a pretty big play, but this time he gets into that Cleveland Browns secondary.
First
Let's
time
get a touchdown,
as a
baby. Come on.
NFL starter is Spencer Pulley. Russell Okung, of course, their big offseason.
And like that, the Chargers get the win. We beat the Cleveland Browns 19-10. Second pick of the game. Before his picks, before his fumbles off his team. It was a much closer game than most people thought it would be. I knew it was going to be a close game. The Browns has beaten us 2 of the last 3 times we faced. This has been a tough game. Let me get it closer. It's been a tough game. I do love hearing the Pennywise Bro hymn. All my teams have this theme song. Browns, I kind of feel bad because you're 0-12. I'm glad we didn't give you the win again this year. The Charger fans, we cannot sweat. We can stop sweating that we give this team another win. We can say congratulations to Charger fans. We've got the win. We're now tied with Kansas City and the Raiders. Raiders beat the Giants. Kansas City lost. He said the Chargers are the only team to go 0-4. This was back in 1992 and go to the playoffs and win the AFC West title. We were 11-5. Now we're not going to be 11. We might be 11-5. I don't know. But we have a shot of going to the playoffs. I don't know still, but we have a shot going to the playoffs. Right now we're tied. I thought the Raiders beat the Giants. Apparently the game's still going on, and the Giants are only down by 3. But it might be a 3-way tie. If not, then we're going to be tied with the Kansas City. Either way, it's going to be a close divisional game, except for the Broncos, who lost today, who lost 8 in a row. It's a pathetic franchise, that is. Anyway, congratulations, Chargers. We won again. On to Washington next week. That's going to be a tough game, a very tough game. We got to do what we did with the Cowboys, but do it worse to beat the Redskins. Here we go.
Kansas City now 6-6. And look at the Chargers suddenly.
Yeah, I don't know why we're underneath Buffalo when we beat Buffalo. We should be above Buffalo. Hey, it's your boy Modog here. Just a quick summary to end my video. So in the end, we all know the Chargers won. The Raiders won. Kansas City lost. Broncos lost. Chargers, they just so-so. Rivers 300 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks, which is good. Would have liked to see another touchdown or 2. I know our first field goal, hold on, here we go. Our first field goal, we were on the 3-yard line. They couldn't get it done. I would have went for it straight up instead of going for a field goal. Kuhn missed one. He was 4 for 5. Rivers only got sacked, I think, once. No picks. He did fumble the ball, but we recovered. Allen also fumbled the ball, but we recovered, so we had no turnovers, which is good. We still had a very hard time against this team. I mean, I know the record's 0-12 now, but they put up a hell of a fight. A lot of fans are talking a lot of shit about this team, but they really put up a fight. The record doesn't, I mean, if you look at the record and look at teams they almost beat, like the Steelers and all that, they really should have a win under the belt. They're not as bad as they seem to be. They just have a lot of bad luck. We got 3 sacks on them. We forced a fumble and an interception. King, he did pretty good. The only thing I don't like about King is he ended up doing hands to the face twice back to back, which put the Browns in the field goal range, and they ended up getting the field goal. We would have 3 less points they would have 3 less points on the board if he didn't do that. But other than that, King's been pretty good. He was on it. I think he even got one of the sacks. He did a 44-punt return, which was the longest one of the game. He was pretty much a machine. I mean, like I said, I don't want to give the Browns too much credit. We're going to have a tough game next week with the Redskins. But like I said, I don't want to get too excited because it's the Browns. I mean, I'm happy we got the win. I'm happy we're still on the second spot. We're on a three-way tie with the Raiders and the Chiefs. It's still anyone's division. I don't know if we're even going to have an opportunity with the wild card spot because the wild card teams are not losing. The Lions let me down with letting the Baltimore win, and the Texans choked after having a 10-point lead against the Titans. So I give up at the Titans wild card spot because they're a 2-game lead ahead of us with 4 games left. We can only hope if Baltimore can lose a game or 2. Baltimore's not that good, but yeah, people making Baltimore looking that good. Anyway, I don't want to hope on a wild card spot. I want to hope on a divisional title. Pretty much is what I want. So anyway, we got the Redskins next week. They're going to be a very tough team. After that, we got Kansas City, which could put us in the divisional lead. But before we go through Kansas City, we got to beat the Redskins. Let's just hope that Hunter Henry, which, by the way, he was injured. I don't know how bad he was. I know he hurt his leg after catching that ball. Like I said, I kind of watched some of the game. I didn't get to watch all of it because I was going through my work. So I got to watch some of the game. I'm just hoping Henry's hurt. We can't afford to lose Henry. We need Henry. He's a very good tight end. Definitely good replacement for Antonio Gates when he retires, probably at the end of this year. There's no reason for us, Antonio Gates to even play anymore. So, let's just hope for that. Hopefully Henry's will be playing next week against the Redskins. Hopefully we get another W. I always see Redskins fans talking shit. I'm like, you guys lost to the Cowboys. Don't even talk shit, and we beat them. But I'm not going to talk that shit. I will make a video, hopefully soon. But until then, I need to get these videos together and post it up. If not tonight, tomorrow night. And then, well, you'll see me when you see me. Modog signing out. Let's just enjoy this win. But like I said, I'm not getting too cocky because it was the Browns. I see Raiders fan getting too cocky. So I mean, you guys beat the Giants without Eli, without Brandon Marshall and all them, who we took out, by the way. You guys are talking shit about us beating the Browns, barely beating the Browns. You barely beat the Giants.
In the slot on a slant.
Here they go again. Rivers' 11th play of the drive, throwing towards the end zone.
Oh! Damn it!
Trying to make a pass.
Play action indeed. Quick strike. Allen.
Football comes loose. We'll see.
Oh, he fumbles the ball.
No signal yet. Chargers say they have it. Dangerous looking play. So the Chargers.